and welcome to another edition of Locking It Down with Lucy, episode 107. Just checking the things are working because I forgot. I'm going to have to mute this. I forgot to uninstall my OBS to sort out my microphone problems. Yay! Diddle-a-did. I don't know, I only had a whole week to do it. For those of you who don't know, I can't remember. Yeah, it was last week I mentioned this. I have to mute my computer because no matter what I do, my microphone keeps feeding back to me, even though I've got all the settings switched off to stop it. So, that's a bummer. But alas, we are here. Hello everyone. Let's see who is in the show today. In the show, watching live, in the VOD, wherever you are. Good to have you here. Let's say hello. Robert War saying, is it time? It is time! Feel like I've been getting some good, not that these are very good, my guns, but I was doing my shopping today and I was like, whoa, this is a workout. I'm the only person who has to carry all this stuff. And I was like, hey, it's like the weakest person in the supermarket. Anyway, Welsh Wazza says hello. Make an entrance to live like stars in their eyes. Oh, da 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 da. So apparently I'm going head to head with the Call of Duty championships. I don't play Call of Duty because clearly I'm too good. No, I'm absolutely, I don't know. I'd be destroyed within a matter of seconds. So yay for the Call of Duty championships. Hope it is all going well. May the best person win or team. I'm not sure what happens in the championships. Big old country boy says, hey, Lucy, hello. Muriel or Morelio says hello. Rich Gamer says hi. Sam Nava says hi, Lucy. Hi, everybody. Oh, we've got some new names that I'm seeing here today. Hello, welcome new people. We're so happy to have you here. Logan Tyler saying live and alive. You know it, baby. I'm about to mispronounce your name, but I really want to say hello to you. So apologies. Here we go. Padrick O'Hanaran says sup. Gabby is saying hi, Lucy. Hi, everyone with the hearts. Hello, hello, hello. Fabio is saying hello. Jamie is saying hi, Lucy. KRPTV is here singing some stuff, which I don't know what that is, but hello, it's good to have you here. Steve Like a Fox is saying hi, chat, and Lucy, happy Thursday. Yes, happy Thursday indeed. For me, I am having a well-being Thursday. So at work, as part of PlayStation, we have a new initiative that's been, I think this is the third year they've done it. It's called Well-Being Break. It's the Wellness Break. And they give you 3 days off of work. The entire company takes 3 days off of work for well-being. So nobody should be working. Nobody should be on their laptops doing anything for these 3 days. And I think it's a really good scheme. It's a really good initiative because the best part about it is you don't have that going on holiday stress where when you come back from holiday, you're like, oh my God, how many emails am I going to have? I'm probably only going to have like 1 day's worth of emails because the US are behind. So any emails that the US would have sent me on their Tuesday, I will then get on Monday. But you just don't have that stress because nobody's working and it's great. Apart from the fact that I am on call. So, I don't know, my phone might ring and all of a sudden it's my manager being like, you need to make a wireframe, quick, the PlayStation.com is on fire, go save it, get over there with the bucket and water. However, I just realised my manager won't be able to call me because my phone has died because I'm out of battery. So, if things do go on fire at PlayStation in the design world, that's on me because I've not picked up the phone. So, great, yeah. Have I been exercising and eating my veggies, asked Patrick? My God, what a question to look into my soul. Exercising, I am actually trying hard to get my steps in. I want to get 10,000 a day is my now new goal. Eating my veggies, not sure if I can say that I've been doing that, to be honest. But I'm going to try. The Real Wee Watson is saying, yo, hi, Lucy. Hello. Elena Fisher saying, I'm not here. I sadly couldn't attend. Ooh, interesting. Where are you speaking from beyond the grave? KRPD. Oh, you're saying, Lucy, that was the beginning of the Circle of Life from the Lion King. I did a bit of research on it. Don't know what it translates to as well. Nice. Nana was listening in. We're from California. She says she loves your accent. Oh, bless. Thank you. Hello. Oh, that's so cool. Wow, so many people watch. That's crazy. Have you been eating other people's veggies? I only eat vegetables when I go to work. That's the only time I get fed nutritional food, and they might take away the free food. So, that's my health's gonna severely drop down. Platinum Wolf X says, hey Lucy, what's your proudest platinum? I have a few like GTA 5 times 2, Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, Fall Guys, and soon to be Friday the 13th. Of course, it is Max Payne 3, because that was a super tough platinum, but I also hold a special place in my heart for Demon Souls, because that was also really tough, as I didn't think I'd even get one trophy in that game. So, there we go. Now, I've not been eating Lofty. Lofty Lofty's a big boy. Lofty is getting lofty, man. I looked at him the other day and I was like, Lofty, bro, you been lifting? Getting hench over there. I've not, although one of his leaves is looking quite, Lofty, you there, bro? We'll go together. Lofty. I'll bring him over after clip of the week because then I can get up and we can have a check-in with Lofty. I've not put that on the show, but today, everybody, we have a bit of a stacked show. I've got a lot of little things that I want to talk about. Nothing big, but little picky bits, as they say in the UK. Picky bits, for those that you don't know, is when you just pick food. You have like a Scotch egg, cocktail sausage, some crisps, some nibbles, nibbly foods, picky bits. So that's the show. It's a bit of a picky bits for you. But I do want to draw your attention to the top of the food chain, which is wow, 55 of you have already voted. That's crazy. Wow, 55 people, 56 people are here. Madness. Wow, this is crazy. So I'm curious to know, what is your handheld gaming console of choice? Because recently, as in this weekend that just went by, I was able to go hands-on with the Steam Deck. So I'll talk more about that later on the show. But that got me thinking, because I am in the market for a handheld console. Because in my mind, I feel like I'm this massive traveler that's going to go around the world and be on planes like half the year. It's not going to happen. But I'm like, if I'm on a plane, I want to play something. So I'm thinking about, is that a good Switch opportunity? Is that a good Steam Deck opportunity? Is it mobile? Or do I just keep flogging the dead horse that is the Vita? I put the Vita in there just so people could show solidarity. Because for me personally, if I was to vote in this poll, but I can't as the poll creator, the YouTube doesn't allow the poll creator to vote, I would have voted Vita, because I don't really want anything else other than my Vita. I want PlayStation ecosystem in my hands. Like, I feel like if I was going to pick something, it would be the Switch, just because that's giving me different games that I wouldn't be playing on my PlayStation, so I'm getting that different, and there's no trophy, so I wouldn't feel like, oh my god, why am I playing this indie darling without getting any trophies when I could be playing the Switch, or I could be playing my PlayStation, or I could be playing the Switch and playing something that I've never played before, trophy freedom. Maybe that would get me to get on a plane all the time, the freedom to shackled from trophy. So yeah, I'm curious, let's see. So far, it's an interesting poll, this one. So at the bottom, 18% is mobile. Thought I'd throw that in there because I'm curious to see if anyone, because obviously mobile gaming is gaming. Or even if you're doing the thing like, like some play, I don't know what, but you can play, remote play on your phone, stuff like that. So 18% is saying mobile, 20% is saying Steam Deck, 30% is saying Vita RIP, and 33% is saying the Switch. Awesome. Come to the Steam dark side, lol, says Steve like a fox. Whoa. Andy's saying, and I put mobile for handhelds, but I use an Amberic emulation device for retro stuff up to the PS1 and Dreamcast. I feel like I must have missed your first comment. Oh, hey, Lucy, greetings from Connecticut. Hey, Connecticut, that's the headquarters of WWE. I only need like 5 more ciphers in Returnal. I'm going nuts. Any tips? Firstly, good luck. Secondly, this is going to suck, all right? But this is the advice I give you. You're going to have to watch the videos. There's someone that did some videos. They could have been better, but, it was fine. You're going to have to document them all and just go through and cross off. That was the only way I was able to whittle down which ones I was missing. Even though I didn't really know, it was good to be like, I see this room all the time. I have 100% got this room. And when you see that room on a run, tick it off so you know. The other thing I would do is every time you go into a brand new room, press the map, survey the thing, because in the video you can see the markings of the map shows you landmarks and what do you call this, the ground of the floor, and you can press the map, see the ground, and be like, this is the room I need. Very quickly you can sort of make those connections. Other than that, best of luck to you, my friend. You'll get there. Just do it in small bits and pieces. Lofty becomes the Whomping Willow. Do you think Lofty's going to smack me about? Actually, sometimes I really like to give Lofty a high five. Sometimes I'll put Lofty in the corner and he's by the kitchen. I just give him a little high five. Woo! We could do our own handshake at some point. Okay, I'll def watch the videos. I'm doing those things, but it's taking forever. It is definitely taking forever. The topography. Thank you, Jazz D. The topography was the word I was looking for. So other things I want to talk about today is there is, of course, the lowlights and highlights of the week. Clip of the week. It's going to be more dinosaur content, everybody. Girl loves the dinosaurs. Can't help myself. Then I want to talk about the Steam Deck briefly. I also want to talk about, I want to also show you guys this brand new trophy hunting website that I feel will be really useful to all you people that like having, trophy hunting websites. A new one to add to your repertoire. I'll share that with you. And then I also want to talk about Tomb Raider, because there was some new Tomb Raider news that got leaked. So I think we never really talk about Tomb Raider on the show. So I I thought it'd be a good opportunity, but without further ado, I do have to bring on someone that has been missing in my life for a very long time. Please welcome back to the show, everybody. Maybe my second love that I've ever drank. It's Dr. Pepper Cream Soda. Woo! Can you believe this? I finally found it, and it wasn't a laundry front shop. A laundering front shop. I was walking around my local area, and I went into a new shop that I'd never been into before. It was just like a corner shop, but it was not a corner shop. It had funky drinks, and I was like, Dr. Pepper Cream. I also have this really impulsion that I want to lick the can, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to provide that type of content on the internet. But my mind, I just want to lick it. But I'm not gonna. Yeah, I mean, I feel like my actual love is the vanilla flavor, but I will take the cream soda flavor. It was the last one there. I have been dying to drink it. So let us crack it open. Now, shout out to Sophie, everybody. She said that, oh my God, the can is like bent at the top. This could be dangerous. She said to tap it on the top and tap it on the side. Peculiar. God, I hope. Look at the warpness on that. That is warped. I'm just going to get away from the equipment. Oh, that's going to make the ring pull hot. Oh. I'm so afraid. Oh my God, everybody. I've been denied. How can you deny me? Okay, live action of what's happening here, ladies and gentlemen. We come to you with a drink emergency. What am I drinking emergency? I may not be drinking anything because I pulled the ring cord. And because of the warped top, it's not opened. I mean, a bit of it is opened, but not all of it. All I want to do is look at that. That's all that's opened. That little corner. Oh my God. What am I going to do? I'm freaking out here. I'm freaking out. I might just have to pour it out the side. Oh, I mean, it's not pretty, but it'll happen. It's like a very poor, trickling waterfall that's dried up. We're going to be here a very long time. So while I'm pouring out my drink ever so slowly, let's get into it, everybody. What's everybody up to? What are your highlights and lowlights of the week? Let's jump into that. Whilst you guys are writing that, I would just like to say thank you, everybody who checked out the Horizon Forbidden West Platinum Trophy Tales video, and why I platinumed a game that I didn't enjoy. This is bizarre. Look at this nonsense. It smells so good though. Oh man, it smells like sweet, sweet heaven. Hey, I found a best friend at work. Check this out, everyone. So this might be my highlight of the week. There was this girl at work that's just arrived. She sits in front of me, but not quite in front of me, but the bank of desks in front of me. And I didn't speak to her the first day. She's not on my team. And I went to the toilet to wash my hands, and she was in there doing her makeup. And she started a conversation with me, and I was like, this is cool. I like this in someone. I would have never started a conversation, but there she was conversing with me. And I don't know what we started talking about, but she said she was from Australia, and she'd only moved over here recently. And I don't know how we got onto the topic of drinks. Pause. I mean, it made me work for it, but oh my God, was it worth it? It's so good, everybody. I implore you, if you have this drink within 50 miles of where you live, go get it. Holy crap. Oh, I just want it to just sit in my mouth, but I know my teeth will rot, so I can't. Oh my God. Anyway, back to my best friend. I want to drink it all, like right now. It's been so long. I'm putting it down. Anyway, so I don't know how this happened, but we started talking about drinks. And, because she was saying that she was putting makeup on to make herself feel more awake because she was feeling kind of tired. And I was like, oh, when I do that, I'm a bit naughty and I go and get a coffee or a Coke. And she's like, oh, I know, I love to drink Coke too, but I'm more of a Pepsi person. I went, I'm a Pepsi person. She went, really? And I was like, really? And I was like, have you tried the flavoured Pepsi? She's like, no, in Australia we don't have them. And I was like, Girl, I got to hook you up. And then she said to me, and this was the moment where we bonded, she was like, do you want to share a Coke? And I was like, share a Coke? And she was like, yeah, a full fat one. And I was like, oh, that's a bit naughty, but I'm all in for it. So we went to the kitchen together, we shared a full fat Coke, and we never spoke again. Yeah, so sad ending to that story, but I hope that we can be best friends and we can skip around and oh wait, I just realised the story takes place in the bathroom, so that probably sounds weird when she's asking if she wants us to have Coke. Yeah, so that was a great interaction. Hopefully I see her again next week. I actually just want to go to the shop and buy her all of the Pepsi flavours. That Coke would go down in history. God, what a time. So, let us throw it over to you guys. What are your highlights and lowlights of the week while I take another sip of this delectable drink? It's so smooth. It's so good. I'm going to have to save this last bit for my new best friend. I'm like, yeah, it's opened a bit wonky and it's a bit weird, but whatever. Please try some Coke in the bathroom, you say. God, what is happening? Will she call back? I just sit by my phone waiting for her to invite me out on a date of Pepsi drinking. Do you think that could be a thing? Like we just go to a Pepsi bar together and just try out all the Pepsis? Right, so I've not... Okay, thank you, Jamie. Jamie's got a highlight and they're saying the Premier League football returns tomorrow. Woo! Yay, football! I have no inclination about football. KRP TV, watching your show is always a highlight. Thank you. Thomas, what you need is definitely more sugar. Always. I'm fueled on sugar, but they're trying to take the sugar away at work. That's a dangerous move. How am I supposed to do my job? You want me to continue working without free food? And they'll be like, well, shouldn't you just buy food out of what we're paying you? We are paying you to be here. I'm like, fair point. Pashani says highlight went to Sweden to watch the Rolling Stones. That is so cool. I really like how people do that. People like go on holiday to tour with the band. I think that's really cool. Maybe I should do that sometime. I think I should. Okay, I'm making that a goal. Ding, just done. Whether I do it or not, I don't know. But I like that that's the idea. You're going somewhere to watch something. I'll put that away. Lucy only goes to work for free food and the workspace and the people, but the free food does help. Also, I need that nutritional value because I ain't getting it here. Second highlight from Jamie Cheeky says the England women's football won the Euros. Yeah, that was pretty good. Dusty is also chiming in saying England winning the Euro Cup thingy. Woo! Well, it's actually Dr. Pepper is my gateway. Lollyfox, hello, saying highlight was definitely Lamb Guy, which takes me on to my highlight of the week, which was, of course, hanging out with your good self, Lollyfox, shout out to her in the chat, and Vits, and the KFBFs, including Joe, and Chaz, and Rahul, and Mac. I think that's all of us, was that, and myself. That was everybody, right? Apologies if you're the one person now crying into your pillow, because I forgot to mention that you were also at the KFBF meetup. But yeah, that was really fun. I love hanging out with this group because I get to just talk about, because they get me and we all get each other in the gaming sphere. We're just throwing out gaming references left, right, and center. So we went to this place to eat lamb. Yes, Thomas, next time. Hi, Ryan. So we didn't actually go to eat lamb, but we ended up eating lamb. So we went to this place, which was all you can eat meat. And basically you get this card that's got a green side and it's got a red side. I think it's Brazilian. And there's the salad buffet, so you can get as much salad as you want. So a man comes, or multiple men come around with a skewer of meat, and they're like, beef, and you're like, hit me up with the beef, pork, hit me up with the pork, boop, boop, boop. And every time they come around, you're just more food, until you can't take any more, and you have to turn your card to red. But now, I've given up eating lamb, as people will know. Yes, Brazilian barbecue, that's what it was. And Vince said I made a poor choice getting too much salad. Salad was on point. I also got quite a lot of salad. They had a deep-fried banana. It was very good. Also got a little block of cheese. The salad game was really good. Anyway, I don't eat lamb, so I had to live vicariously through everybody else. And they were saying the lamb was so good. To quote Joe, he said, it just flutters. The flavour flutters. And so they were getting the lamb guy. Can we have the lamb? Where's the lamb guy coming? They were all over the beef. There was this beef, that beef, pickled beef, blah, blah, beef. We're like, no more with the beef. We want the lamb, or they want the lamb. So I was that was a good day out of just hanging out with friends and eating and drinking. We had Starbucks, we had Coke from the tap. As you know, I always love Coke from the tap. We then had all the meat you could eat and then went for ice cream afterwards. Woo, what a day, what a day, what a day. So that was a lot of fun. Oh, we also did some crazier golf, which I was quite bad at. But good foods with good people always equals good times. It's always a good time. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. KFBFs don't have to try. It's always a good time. Oh man, this Dr. Pepper has brought me to the party. I'll tell you this, everybody. It's been a very, very boring day, and I was watching the clock just waiting for the show to happen because I spoke to 0 people today. Time goes by so slowly when you live by yourself. Oh my God, by 3 o'clock, I had done everything that I wanted to do. I put myself to bed. I went for a second walk, put myself to bed for a nap. I was like, what else do you want from me? Hours? So I think I'm now, all the energy from the day, I'm spilling it out here. It's all happening because, God, I went out all day yesterday. I was with a friend. You'll see that in my other clip of the week highlight. I spent the entire day out. I thought, hey, a day at home, that'll be fine tomorrow because I've already expended my... Damn, this morning I went to the shops, I played the PlayStation, I recorded 2 videos, I then edited a video, I then watched YouTube, went for another walk, made lunch. I did 7 things. I don't have enough things to do. Lucy the Bard. Woo! But yeah, I'm feeling alive now. Woo! Is it too dangerous to tell you can get 12 cans of Dr. Pepper cream soda for just 16 out? Oh my God, that is a dangerous, dangerous thing you have told me. I need to try the vanilla one. I need to have the ultimate experience where I need to have the vanilla Dr. Pepper and the cream soda Dr. Pepper, and they need to go head to head. I have to know what's better, because I don't know. Also, I did speak to a work experience kid at work, and he was like, I don't believe people who say that they know the difference between Coke and Pepsi. He didn't speak like Mr. T, but for some reason I'm going to give him the voice of Mr. T. I'm pitiful who thinks that Pepsi's better than Coke. And I was like, bro, you bring the Pepsi, I'll bring the Coke, and I'll tell you the skills. And he was like, And then I didn't really see him much after that. He was a fun kid, though. I liked him. I hope good things in his future. Shout out if you're watching. He's probably not watching. I'd like to get back to the youth. Let's jump back to a low light. Also, I should probably read some of your highlights and lows of the week. So all I do is yab, yab, yab about myself. Patrick is in with a highlight and says, finished Exposed 7th to complete the game. Stupid hard. Low light. Found out my father is having open heart surgery in 10 minutes. Damn. Well, I wish your father all the best. Hope he has a speedy recovery and that the surgery goes well. And also congrats on being the 7th to complete the game. That's a pretty good stat. Fabio was saying, highlight, my brother-in-law had brain surgery and everything went well. Yay. Congrats. I'm glad to hear it. Low light. I have no low light. Damn, that is winning right there. Robert War is saying, Lowlight's still sick. I hope you get better soon. Highlight, complete Mass Effect 3 on Insanity and have the Legendary Edition 100%. Damn, that's a good highlight. I don't know, I'm feeling alive. Also, I don't think the Sims are in, because everybody, speaking of the Sims, segue, they are my lowlight of the week. Because they ain't just knocking boots, everybody. They're knocking out all the boots for all their future children. And it is pretty intense and pretty loud. And after watching The Lion King, maybe I finally understand what Elton John did mean when he used to sing, Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Because, my God, I felt it. I heard it. It was awful. And it was 2 o'clock in the day. And the whole ceiling just sort of goes, Guy's a machine. I don't know what to do. I wanted to get ready to go out in the afternoon. So this was just before I went out on Saturday and I'm innocently in my bedroom, just getting ready. I even went to the bathroom and I could still hear it in the bathroom. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do because it's quite weird. What do you do? Just shout, knock it off, Elton. Maybe I should just start saying that. I can feel the love tonight, or today, or this morning, or this afternoon. They don't have a schedule. They're just love's young dream. I feel really bad now if they're if they are, and they're like, oh my God. But maybe they don't care. Some people just don't care. Thomas has offered to hold the camera. I mean, to be honest, it was that loud. I might as well just been in the room with them. That's how much I could hear. Yeah, in the end, Patrick, I did put my music on loud because I was like, well, I can't get ready elsewhere. I need to, my clothes are in that room. I need to get ready there and use the bathroom because my bedroom and my bathroom are next to each other. So I was stuck. I mean, I don't want to go into any more detail because I feel like anything more might sound like I'm distributing audio porn or something, but it was more than the last time. It was like, offer them a cuppa afterwards. Anything for your stamina, my dears? They're young, so what can you do? Well, the youth these days. Was it a rude awakening? No, this was the middle of the day. God, I also heard them say, because I can hear quite a lot. I'm sure they can hear in the entire show. They get the audio experience. She was like, "Have you ever watched Community?" And he was like, "No." "Oh my God, you never watched Community?" So then I heard them watching Community. I've never watched it either. I should have joined them. Offered them a cigarette. I don't know what to do. Anything from the trolley, dears? Co-host of Down with I don't know what to do in this situation. It is really thin, the ceilings, and the last couple that lived up. Why is it that I always have to live underneath couples? Like the last couple argued more than they banged, so I guess I had to listen to the quarrels all the time. These two, I'm imagining, probably are a new couple, and that's why they're always at it. God, this is probably a lot for her. Can you imagine if he was a fan of the YouTube? He's like, I think they might be talking about me. Oh. I just can't get over. Right. My other Lola of the week is called The Mysterious Case of Dark Souls 3. Mysterious indeed. Now, everybody, I'm meticulous when it comes to looking after games. I was a young buck one day. Not like that. But I used to not look after my games. I, lost a lot of PS1 games. PS2 games used to get scratched up. PS3, I went in a different direction. I made sure that I would look after stuff. So it was to my great horror that when I opened up the disc to Dark Souls 3, I discovered that it was gone. It was missing. And I was like, how has this happened? I searched my PS4. I searched every single game that I have in my collection present. And it was not there at all. So I had to go to CEX and buy one in the end. It was £12, and I'm sure it will turn up because I don't know if I'm making this up in my mind, but I feel like I am getting a vivid sort of memory coming back of what might have happened. This will be the greatest case for Sherlock Holmes to ever not crack. I have a feeling that I know I played Dark Souls 3. It was like the last game I played on disc before I got my PS5. Now, as my PS5, old Luther, shout out Luther, how you doing back there? Good, my friend. Plays PS4 games. I didn't need my PS4 anymore, and therefore I probably didn't eject the disc. Now, the disc is not in there because I plugged in the PS4 and it went beep, beep, beep. Nothing was there. So I'm having a memory in my mind that maybe I brought the PS4 downstairs to play something with everybody, as in like my brothers and sisters. And this is the memory I have that's coming back to me. We ejected the PlayStation 5. Dark Souls 3 came out and I went, oh no, because I wasn't living there anymore when this happened, I don't think. And I was like, what am I going to do because I don't have the case? I think I've put it in the case of something else. I vividly kind of not really vividly remember opening up a case to something else and being like, I'm going to hate myself for this. Putting it there, closing it. Where that is, I don't know. Very annoying. So that's annoying. Robert War says they borrowed it. Well, could have given me the heads up, dude. So all is not lost, at least. I have, a way to play the game. One day I will find it. Vit's saying next apartment needs to be a penthouse. Yeah, definitely. I have been thinking about it. Like, not that I really want to move out, but so I really like my flat. I really like the location. That's the only thing I don't like, and I feel like they're not in at the moment. Patrick's saying, write a note and slide it under the door, saying, in case you were wondering, it was good for me too. Whoa! It's all about that content. You're providing me with content. Thomas saying, my neighbours used to bang on the wall at 3 or 4 in the morning. It was so loud I could barely hear myself drumming. Wait, what? I see. Very good. That got me for a second. Yeah, I don't know. It's awkward, isn't it? KRPTV saying, I lost my Gone in 60 Seconds DVD. It was here a minute ago. Oh, I see. Very good. Thomas says, are you going to shine the signal in the sky for the help with the PS3 plat? Well, actually, Thomas, I will be doing that eventually, but I'm going to do a stream about it. So Thomas helped me with the Demon Souls Platinum that you'll see. I've recorded a Platinum Trophy Tales about it. I did it this morning, so I need to edit that all. So you'll see how Thomas's skills came into being. But I will maybe have to hit you up for later on in the journey, because as people of the show know, Joel is a big fan of boosting. So he said to me, like, can I boost with you? And I famously said no and didn't realize how heartbreaking that comment would be to him. Also, why is this getting, I'm getting hot. And so I said, when he asked me again, I was like, you can help me with Dark Souls 3. So we're going to do a stream at the weekend, myself and Joel. He'll be dropping me a few things and helping me on my way with starting off my next playthrough of Dark Souls 3. But Thomas, I need to hit you up maybe later on in the stream so you can help me with the later bosses. Because I enjoyed doing that. That was fun playing some games together. Noise cancelling headphones. I have so many headphones. All of them are noise cancelling. I love this question, T-Boss. What's the best Souls game to start with? Ooh, now I've not played them all, so I can't speak to that. I don't want to say Elden Ring, just because I feel like that does change the formula, and maybe you would find it hard to go back. I think I have to go with the cliche answer of Bloodborne. A lot of people outside of the Souls community will always attain that Bloodborne is their favourite Souls game. They don't really play any other Souls game, so I'd say maybe if you're interested, go Bloodborne, but I would always say Dark Souls, or if you have a PS5, maybe Demon Souls. But Demon Souls might be quite difficult to get into. Even though the PS5 has done a brilliant job of, like, you know, remastering it and everything, it still has some of those holdovers from the past that make it a little bit funky. But, oh, sorry, microphone. Dark Souls. What a game, what a game. Is it really the easiest, though, says Patrick? I don't know if it's the easiest, but it seems to be the one that resonates with the most people. So, yeah, that's my answer. Right, I am going to flip it over to Clip of the Week, which is my other highlight of the week, which was yesterday. I went to the Natural History Museum because, as you guys know, I've been on a real dinosaur kick. I really wanted to go see the dinosaurs, and I finally did it. Finally ticked off one of the first things I wrote on my things to do once lockdown is over list. So this is my time going to the museum to see the dinosaurs. Please enjoy. I'm going to try not to drink. Actually, while the clip is happening, I'll just drip feed more Dr. Pepper cream soda. Although it's getting a bit messy now into my mug. So please enjoy Clip of the Week, and I will try. How am I going to get the last little bits out of this? I'm going to try and enjoy this Dr. Pepper cream soda. We'll be back. We'll be back in a moment after this short clip. Yeah, people love museums. Well, get a load of this.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
It's dipping! It's like a brontosaurus or a brachiosaurus or something. How big it is! It's nice! Look at the shadow! Bigger. We're about to go around this corner over here. I don't know what it's going to be, but everyone's got their phones out and I'm super excited. What do I think it's going to be? I hope it's a T-Rex that's moving. Alright, let's see.
And I can feed you guys to him, is that okay? Well, he's just a robot. No.
This is why I wanted to select cake.
Listen, well, listen, you take your time to get to this bit, okay? Go with me, honey.
65 million years in the past, and we see in its natural environment the Tyrannosaurus. Look at it as it looks at all its prey, as it slowly destroy them all. But they don't care because they've got their smartphones out and they just want to admire this beast that eventually will be dead up.
We are at the T-Rextron, and I found what I came for. It's the feathered dinosaur. It's here. Oh, there's 2 feathered dinosaurs. Look at them. That is so cool. They're real. They're talking to each other. This is all I actually wanted. I came for this. Oh. My friend has abandoned me. Look at it, Sophie. They're talking to each other. Look at the feathers. Oh, that is so... Why is it in the restaurant? Why not? I guess because it's more cartoony. Oh. Oh, big fan of this. This is the information I came for, to see the feathered dinosaurs. We now know many dinosaurs had feathers and that birds are members of the dinosaur group. Ta-da! They even got like bird-like hands now they've added. Look at that. Like that's bird claw right there. So maybe that's what it was all along, those claws. It's so cool. Oh look, it's looking at me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So yeah, that was really exciting to go see the dinosaurs. I would just like to point out that, of course, I realised when I was watching it back that I didn't know the name of the dinosaur, but of course it is a Diplodocus, because that's why it's called Dippy. Nah. Ah, is that the one in Oxford or London? That's the one in London. So we went to like South Kensington, that area. And that was so cool. I don't know why. I just got so excited. I just got so excited seeing the dinosaurs. I was just like, I see that big dinosaur. I know all the little kids were excited, but I don't know what it was about the feathered dinosaurs. I just got so like, there they are. That's what they look like. And I was just fascinated by the fact that, you know, the elbows have like the feathers that go like that. And now that their feet look more like birds' feet, because, you know, they had more of like it makes so much more sense now. Somehow it does. Almost everybody is. I just have to tell you, during clip of the week there was almost a disaster. I opened the thing, but I got my thumb stuck in it, and for a moment I was worried that I was going to shred my thumb open, but managed to get out of that unscathed. Thumb is okay, but that was a moment where I was like, oh god, no, what have I done? So yeah, that was so good. So thank you, Sophie, so much for coming. Also, Sophie, by the way, brilliant camera woman, loving the work, steady hands. I was editing that this morning. I was like, good on you, that was good stuff. I know she's watching this. She may not be watching it now, but she will be watching it later. But yeah, good job. And thank you so much for always being so willing to film. She was like, do you want to film something? I was like, yes, please. I've been to the one in Oxford a few times, but not the one in London. Oh, nice. I was really happy. I don't know why, but I don't know. I feel like I've seen it now. I just saw all the dinosaurs. Now, there was a really interesting bit as well at the museum, which I thought was cool. It was like a section called Our Broken Planet. And that has some like up-to-date like COVID stuff. They had like some information about like, they had a bat in a jar, which I thought was really weird. So they were just talking about how the vaccine was made out of like this crab that has blue blood. And I was like, oh man, and how that was really interesting to read about. You're a big kid as soon as you see dinosaurs. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know how or why. I just get this childlike excitement when the dinosaurs were around. But I think it's just because they're fascinating. Like when that T-Rex was around that corner, I 100% had no idea that was going to be there. I turned the corner and I saw a bit of it and I was like, oh my God, it is. I don't know. And I didn't know that they would have the raptors that were moving. But, when I saw that by the way, why was the restaurant called the T-Rex restaurant? The T-Rextron is the perfect name. Work on your pun games, people. The T-Rextron. Missed a trick there. I think everyone is legendary. They are seen them. What? What does that mean? Lucy wants to ride a T-Rex. Maybe. I think I'd be afraid. Wow, T-Boss has just bought Bloodborne, Lucy. It was on sale for £8. Yes, get in. I hope you enjoy it. Please feedback next week and let me know. I'd love to know your progress. That is so cool that I do think that's a good one to get people going in terms of like, you know, the theme, the style of it. You know, have fun. Nothing to be ashamed of. Glad you had a good time, says Patrick. Thank you. I did have a good time. Dinosaurs. What else was there at the museum? There was like some of the mammals, which was pretty cool. The big whale bones, that was interesting. Yeah, I liked it. Natural, and there was a lot about rocks and volcanoes. Less so interesting. There wasn't that much about space. Where's the space museum? Space. Why am I saying space like that? I guess space is part of the science museum. Next time I'll have to drag Sophie to the science museum if we want to see space. Of course, there were a lot of the little kids about, so whatever. How was the food at the T-Rex restaurant? We didn't actually eat at the T-Rex restaurant. We went and had Honest Burger afterwards. Woo, Honest Burger. I don't go there often, everybody, but we had a damn good burger. And then we went and got some Ben's cookies afterwards. Another great day of friends and eating. That's all I ever do is friends and eat. Space Museum in Lost was part 2. I know, that would be so good. Yes, the Science Museum. Okay, next adventure will have to be the Science Museum. What was your favourite science as a kiddo, says Gabby? Oh, I just had to click my neck then. That felt good. I don't think it was biology. Definitely wasn't chemistry. What's the third one? There's a biology, chemistry. Oh, I didn't like physics. Space? Great question. I have to remember them all. I guess I liked space and maybe chemistry then. I don't know. That sounds really physics. That's love that. I don't know if anyone knows where that quote's from. Psychology. Yeah, that's a good shout. The Imperial War Museum is super cool too. I can't do the Imperial War Museum. I find war just really upsets me. I mean, I know it upsets a lot of people, but I mean, like, it's like something that I really just can't handle. I find it too distressing, so that's why I don't go. Is geography a science? No, I guess it's like a humanitarian type subject, isn't it? Geology. Yeah, geology was at the Natural History Museum though. We all just need to go back to school to figure it out. So let us talk about some things that I have got on my list of things to talk about. Yeah, I need to go to the Science Museum when the kids aren't there. So first up on the docket, I want to show you guys a really cool website. What's happening? I'm so excited to talk, but I'm really excited to drink more of this Dr. Pepper. What was that? Oh, Patrick took my son last weekend. It was awesome. Oh, nice. Maybe Sophie needs to take her son, aka me, so I can be like, it's a science museum, and I'll get really excited. We go every year. Oh, that's a really nice tradition. Okay, so off topic, but what's your favorite Uncharted game? Uncharted 2 says me to you, Squee Nose. Uncharted 2 all day, every day, baby. Oh, well, what a game. Funny you should ask that. There's going to be some treasure hunt talk at the end of the show. Stick around. Spoilers, maybe teaser, cliffhanger. So, Mike, shout out to you, Mike, showed me this website that I thought would be really interesting. I know a lot of you guys love playing games. I know a lot of you like getting those trophies. And I know as well, a lot of you love those bargains. This might be one for you as well, T-Boss. So, come with me now on a journey through time and space to the world of the internet. The internet, come with me to the internet. The internet, we've arrived at the internet. This is a website, everybody, called PlatPrices. It is what I can only describe to you as a mashup of PlayStation Store and PlayStation Deals, whatever that website, UK Deals, and PSN profiles together. So what we have here is a list of all the games, all the sales, but they also have stats on what the trophies are in terms of like difficulty, hours, what the trophy set is. And I think this is super interesting. Like at the moment, the summer sale is on. So the July's deals has ended. But what is in the summer sales? Let's check it out because I want to buy something in the summer sale myself, actually. Oh, so I've got a summer sale. Okay, so this tells you every single game ever. Wow, that's a lot. I should probably go to... That's not what I really want to... I don't want to see it in that view. Can I do that? So there's all these different parameters that you can search games by. So you can see how much things are, how much the difficulty is. So for instance, like virtual reality, I do not want VR. Genre does not matter. I want exactly a 5 out of 10 game. Looking for a 5 out of 10 experience. Platinum time at most 10 hours. No, 15. I can do 50. Current price at most. Whew. Oh, have I got to do like dollars? 30. Update. Let's see. So these are the games that it's recommending based on the things that I've put in. I also really like how it marks whether the games are on extra. which is also a really cool feature. So you can see if you have PlayStation Plus Extra, then you don't even have to buy it. So there we go. Those were the games that came from that. What I really liked was there's a way to just sort by extra. How do we do that again? Was it by going extra? No, well, let's go back. I don't know how. I'm still new to this site, but maybe like this is something I'm going to throw over to you guys to really get into and give a deep dive, because this I like. PlayStation Plus Extra, you click on that, and here is every single game that is on the PlayStation Plus Extra tier. So you can like, this is what I was looking through, and I was like, oh, maybe I do want to play something, or maybe I want to plat something. So you can just go through all of this. Also, I really like the way that this is all laid out for you. Whereas, like, it can be quite difficult. Unless you're at your console, it's easier to see all the games. But I like seeing the thumbnails of the games, as well as, you know. So, for instance, the Assassin's Creed games are all on sale. Not that I would play them. What is the game that I am looking for? Hey, look, Bloodborne was part of Extra. But it's also 9.99. So that's how T-Boss got his, or their game. Celeste, great game as well. What are they saying? 4 out of 10, 25 to... So let's click into one. So once you click into it, you do get the entire trophy list here. You get all the information about it. Of course, you have the difficulty time, and then trophy guys, they, you know, link you to other places. This game would be extremely difficult to platinum, but it includes assist mode. That's cool that they give a little, like, blurb. Go to PlayStation Store. Description about the game. Oh, yes. I love this. I love looking at a price tracker so you can see what the sales prices were. So the lowest it was in December 2020 at $4.99. There it was. And its usual price is £20. Big fan of that. And then it's recommending you other games. You see trailers and screen. I think this is, I hope that people might find this useful. This is a great site because it's called, yeah, I know, right? Extremely difficult 4 out of 10. Well, without assist mode, of course. Currency is in euros. Well, you know. So I thought I would bring this to people's attention because I really like stuff like this. I might add this to my collection of trophy hunting websites that I might use on the regular, especially because I'm, you know, on my journey to try and raise my completion. So the game that I really want to play, I've had a hankering to play Batman, Arkham, any Batman game. So let's go to Batman Arkham Asylum. Is that how you spell Asylum? After playing Spider-Man, I missed playing Batman. I loved that. So you can get... Oh, so you have to buy Return to Arkham in order to play it on PS4. I don't want to play Arkham Knight. Boo! No to the Batmobile. So right now, this is on sale for me. And of course, you get 2 platinum trophies in this. They're saying this is a 7 out of 10 difficulty, 75 to 90 hours. Interesting. I need to buy this actually because I haven't actually done it yet. I want to make sure I get on that sale. But I guess this is doing... It's only doing the one list. But where's the other list? Guess it hasn't thought about that yet. But yeah, I really want to play this. That is so interesting how toggle trophy list. Oh, that's what that's doing. What's the price? So the lowest is $14.99 and we are on $14. I wonder if you can change your currency. I imagine for some reason I'm on France. Why am I French? Let's change that. United Kingdom. God save the Queen and all. Ah, there we go. £10.49. That makes a bit more sense. And the lowest price it's always been is $10.49. So I should probably jump on that whilst it is the lowest price it is. I wouldn't play City. I just don't really have much of an interest in playing City. But I think Arkham Asylum is a perfect little game. I am sad that you can't see this better. Like, I want that to be listed out with all the thumbnails. But I know that people enjoy this. Games with easy trophies that cost £5 or less. That's a cool thing. I know people love jumping on these small, quick platinums. If you're someone that's trying to like jump up the numbers game, because that is like people enjoy doing that, then hopefully this can help you as well find it. I actually do want to have a look at the summer sale while we're here. PlayStation summer sale. See what else might tickle my fancy. More games added. Save now. Sekiro. Oh my god, I should be. Let me sign in. Oh, I can't sign in. Next week I'll sign in. I could actually sign in. Hang on. because I want to show you what's on my wish list. Because I've been also trying to get into the wish list on PlayStation Store as well. So Sekiro is one of the games that's on my wish list. I don't know why Sekiro is always 30 quid. Hang on, let's do some cross-referencing. Sekiro. This is the kind of shit I love. I hope that this isn't totally boring, but this is how I spend my time when I'm totally bored by myself. So Sekiro, they're saying 7 out of 10. See, I knew this would be the fact. It never is cheaper than 30 quid. And for some reason, I'm cutting off my nose to spite my face, but I refuse to buy it for 30 quid, but it never seems to be any cheaper than 30 quid. And of course, they only sell the one now that's like £1 billion. Well, no, they only sell the one with all of the DLC and everything. I just want to check that. Okay. If I sign in, I don't think I can sign in actually, because my phone is turned off. I've got two-step verification turned on. Oh, no, it signed me in automatically. So weird. Right, so let's go to my wish list. What is in there? I know I'm jumping about. Why have I got... Okay, so I do want to play Little Nightmares. Judgment, because Judgment came... I don't want that. Let's get rid of that. Judgment was removed from PlayStation Plus and didn't make it on to PlayStation Extra or anything, I don't think. So I think I have to buy that again if I want to go back to it. I don't want the Batman Arkham Collection. Let's remove that. So I don't know if anyone uses the wish list, but the wish list is quite helpful on the store. You can do it on your console as well. You just pick the games that you want, you heart them, and you get a notification when you log in saying, hey, did you know that this game is on sale or whatever? I do need to buy Cuphead, the delicious last course. Oh, I should remove this because I do have Sonic Origins. Remove. Salt and Sanctuary, I was thinking about that. Sonic Colors, thinking about that. These are some games that other people recommended to me. Alan Wake was recommended to me, as with Undertale. So I don't know if other people use this. Try buying Sekiro used. The price has skyrocketed over the last few years. Okay, people do love the digging for a deal. No, I don't get any discounts. I still have to buy the games unless I worked on them, the first party ones. That's the only time I get the games. So what else is happening here? We've got Cyberpunk. As it's the summer sale, I feel like summer sale, you're always getting the big hitting games. You're not getting those middle... Oh, Mass Effect is on sale, everybody. Jump on that. Skyrim is always on sale. Assassin's Creed Odyssey for £13. I would play that if I didn't want to destroy my life. Now, I could have bought Dark Souls 3. Oh my God, how funny is karma? This was not on sale yesterday. This must have just been added. I could have got Dark Souls 3, the deluxe edition, for £13.75 rather than going to CEX and getting the £12 version. But, you know, who's the fool now? What a joke. Oh well, I wanted the physical copy, so I had a disc to put in it. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I mean, I could play that on extra if I wanted to. Don't know if there's anything that's... Yeah, see, that's what I need to buy that. I'll do that after the show today. Dark Souls is on sale. Oh, get on that. I don't have an interest in Far Cry, Witcher. Oh, Demon Souls. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy. That's one of the ones I need to play. I'll do one more page. This was not on sale when I looked. Dark Souls 3 again for cheaper. 11. Now I'm coming across as a right cheapskate, a right penny pincher. But Mike could have saved myself 60 pence or something. This was not on sale when I dragged Sophie, poor Sophie, always CX. Although I did recommend Sophie some games. I recommended her Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls. It was quite fun going to CEX actually, so I'm not gonna quibble. Beyond Two Souls, Heavy Rain. I also, even though I've not played it myself, recommended her Metal Gear Solid 5 because I think she had a slight interest in Metal Gear Solid, that she might have played an original one. And I was like, you know what, you might like this. And Days Gone, because Sophie rides a motorbike, so I thought maybe she might enjoy that. I think those were the 3 games that she picked up, so hopefully she's enjoying those. Don't know where she's going to start. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. That nicely leads me on to my next topic soon. I'm thinking about playing that, but surely that's on... Let's have a look. Is that on Extra or something? So this is what I do, everybody. You're watching the workings. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I do a lot of planning in my gaming. I think I just like... Was it on Plus at one point, though? 12 quid. 5 out of 10. 24 to 80, 38 hours. This is the cheapest price it's ever been. It doesn't say whether it was on Plus. Anyone in the chat know? Was Shadow of the Tomb Raider on Plus? Oh no, Sophie is my friend that I went to. Sophie, oh, thank you. Niels Catton Leaf Herber is saying Shadow of the Tomb Raider was on Plus in 2021, I think. So I should have downloaded that. Hopefully. Should have. Mass Effect Legendary Edition is also on sale. Huh. So what, has anybody jumped on any sales? Anyone bought any things from the sale? Oh, Returnal's on sale. That's pretty good. I'll stop boring you with my, oh, I like all these games. I really want to play them. So let's jump back in the chat. I'm just going to take a quick sip of the old elixir of life. I'm so sad. I've got to the end of the drink almost. Browsing the summer sale with Lucy. Is this not entertainment? That's entertainment. Is it though? Robert Wall was saying I bought The Witcher Thronebreaker. Oh, Tristan, shout out to Tristan. Loved that game. My backlog is way too full to be buying any more games. Wise words, wise words. Amina says, was going to buy The Witcher 3 on sale, but I'm primarily a PC player, so didn't bother as I have it there on 8K. Sweet. Patrick saying, I wanted to buy Telling Lies and Infamous Second Son. Yeah, it's the same price to upgrade to pay for free. Oh, I can't believe this. Where's Yakuza? Yeah, I didn't see Yakuza. I've not put that on my list. But I know that Yakuza is like a big, big game. It's like, imagine someone saying to me, you should play GTA. I'm like, where do you begin? There's so many games. Like, it feels very overwhelming. Can you speak French? Bonjour, je m'appelle Lucie. Mon anniversaire c'est le 23 décembre 90 ans. No, I think I just said I was born in 1910. Does anyone speak French? Did I say anything good? Je déteste mon anniversaire parce que c'est il fait froid. That's all I know. I could just tell you that for free. Lucy, if cooking had trophies, would you cook more often? Maybe I'd try and be better. I'll add this to my trophy spreadsheet, says Crash Test Gaming. Good. Well, I did record today a video that's my deep dive into the trophy spreadsheet that I've been working on with my friend Mike. So that will hopefully be coming out next week. I'm so excited for you guys to see this video. I'm so excited for you to see this spreadsheet. Do you want to look? Do you want a sneak peek? For those of you watching Locking It Down with Lucy, you can get a sneak peek at the spreadsheet because I've managed to get it on my computer. Oh my God, W. You're an Electric Eric fan. Oh, all the spreadsheet goodness. I don't know what. I get excited about the nerdiest things. I guess I'm just a nerd at heart and I just have to accept it. Your French is better than mine. I don't think so. All right, cheeky tease coming up. Just a quick little flash. Just a little look. I've got to load it up. And then we'll get into... I haven't even talked about the Steam Deck yet. Every time I'm like, this is going to be a short Locking It Down with Lucy. There's no such thing as a short Locking It Down with Lucy anymore, ladies and gentlemen. All right, it's going to be a very quick flash. All right, ladies and gentlemen in attendance, boys and girls around the world, ready for your... I can't remember how they say. Here is your 5-second flash of the trophy progress tracker. 5-second pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's so good. It's so in depth. I love it. Right. Let us talk about. let me get full screen. Too late. Oh, it's dense, isn't it? It's like a cookie with many layers. It looks deceptively thin, but it's a dense one. I can't wait for you to see this. Right, so I want to talk briefly about the Steam Deck as I hung out with the KFBFs at the weekend. Rahul, who I want to try and get on the show at some point. So shout out to Rahul. I'm going to try and connect up with Rahul because he's a big PC. He is a PlayStation fan, but he's moved on to PC. My God. So I want to talk to him about that. He's also big into the Steam Deck that he has now. He was a big Vita fan back in the day. So he had his Vita, RIP. He had his Steam Deck with him, and I was like, oh, can I have a go? And he was like, yeah, sure. So here is it for size comparison. Let's throw this up. There it is. So that's my hand with the Steam Deck, and it's a chunky thing. Oh no, actually, that's tell a lie. It's not chunky, it's just wide. It's deceptively light. Like I couldn't get over it. Like it looks so big. Like when he got the case out, I was like, oh my God, this thing is big. But it was actually so light. And what my favorite thing about it is, it's way bigger than the Switch. It's huge. Like, I don't have the picture of me holding it, but when I held it, looks like you're about to swipe it. When I held it, I had no other way but to sort of hold it like this. Like I had to have my arms like that. It's so wide. But I'll bring the image back up again. So you have underneath the analog sticks, those sort of black squares. Those are like a touch sensitive mouse pad, like a trackpad area. That was super good. So Rahul loaded up Monster Hunter because he's big Monster Hunter fan. And so I had a bit of a run around with that. And you can use that touchpad section to like control the camera and the movement. And I think it was I did camera, not movement. That felt so intuitive. I loved that. Like, I know that the analog stick, you're doing that, but to just like swipe your thumb in any direction just to like look where you wanted to, that was good. I was big into that. It felt a bit weird. It made my hands tingle a little bit, the feeling. I wasn't too sure. But then I got used to it. I was like, this was really cool. So I'm like, oof. I just don't know if I would be able to play it long term because it was a little bit of a stretch for me. Like, because all of the stuff's happening like here, and you've got the buttons. And then it's an interesting mix as well. So you've got X, Y, Z, A, B. But then the back buttons are like L1, L2, and R1, R2. So it's like a mishmash between like PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. The buttons are going mad. But the screen was great. Like, oh, it looked so good. It ran so smooth. It was literally like a little mini PC. It has like a fanning bit on the back, like to let out all the air. God, it was really good. And I would be tempted. The only thing that puts me off is the fact that why am I playing games on the Steam Deck when I could be playing them on the PlayStation? That's because there's a lot of crossover there. I know that someone, Gafferman is saying, and Steam even has trophies. Patrick's saying, I've not even seen one. Yeah, no, it was so cool to get hands-on with one and just be like, oh my God, this is what it looks like. Pretty cool. So I'd want to like try and play something on it at one point just to really get a grip. Why do it when you can get trophies on the Vita? The unfortunate thing is there's no games for the Vita anymore. It's lost support, so I can't really play any Vita games. Like as someone is saying, like someone played Elden Ring on their Steam Deck. Like that is pretty cool. Does it make a noise when it's running? I mean, we were in quite a noisy bar, so I couldn't really hear it, but I don't think so. I don't think it was very. I just couldn't get over as well how light it felt, despite the fact that how big it was. Like I don't think I'd be like, oh, it doesn't have like the DualSense is heavier than that thing. But yeah, I was really enamored by it. I thought it was very cool. Had a nice little run around. So I'd love to, chat to Rahul about it and get to know more information because he was like, literally just do whatever you want on it. Like he was showing me the menus and everything, and you just, download games and run it. It was pretty cool. Steve Like a Fox saying, I have PS5 and PC. Steam is great, but PS has great exclusives. Yeah, exactly, you see. Amonis is saying Steam Deck will probably need a refresh in a couple of years though. There's already games that it struggles with. Really interesting. I know they're like super hard to find as well. I don't know how Rahul got one so quick, but yeah, play a Steam exclusive like Half-Life. No, it's on PS3. Kind of hard to get into these days, or something you can't play. So, Gafferman, you might hit something. Maybe. I think he said you could dock it into a monitor. Actually, this could be the solution. Because Xbox games are PC games now, aren't they? I mean, correct me if I might be just speaking nonsense. I don't really know. But there are games on Xbox that now that I can afford, I have the space to have 2 consoles in my life. So I'm thinking if I did want to play an Xbox game like Starfield, which is a possibility, and Elder Scrolls 6, maybe it's better for me to get a Steam Deck and play those on that and then be able to take it on the go, or do I just get an Xbox? Conundrum for another day, I guess, but maybe one worth thinking of. I do like the idea if you could just plug it into something. If you get Steam, you'd become addicted to Steam achievements in place of trophy hunting. I don't know. I feel like that wouldn't, like, because I've built such a big thing on my PlayStation, like I have legacy there. I don't think I'd be into it as much. Not 2 consoles with PlayStation and Steam Deck is a great choice, says Steve Like a Fox. Yeah, so maybe that is the best way. If Steam is already light, you're probably going to see smaller versions easier to carry. Yeah, that's the thing. It's quite a beast to carry. And if I have to hold it like that, then how am I going to sit on the train? Like, that is elbows that you were elbowing people doing that. You have to get the most expensive Steam Deck. Cheap ones won't run everything. Oh, okay. By the time Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, the PS5 will be out. That is true. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to, pigeonhole myself and miss games just because I'm, a hardcore PlayStation fan. But it's difficult to be jumping between things. PlayStation will always be my main, and, Xbox or whatever would always be secondary. How much does a Steam Deck cost? I've got no idea. But I gather it's probably quite expensive. 200 and something, maybe 300? Don't know. So there we go. Those are my thoughts, my quick thoughts on when I touched it for 5 seconds. 150 plus is Patrick. Okay, let's check in on the poll before we move on to the main topic of the show. I know it's an hour and 5 minutes in. We're moving on to the main topic of the show. Switch is still winning with 40%, Vita RIP 32%, Mobile 16%, and Steam Deck 12%. Interesting. Animus is saying 359 is the cheapest, I think. Yeah, so that is pretty hefty price. So one of the things I do also want to talk about is Tomb Raider, because everyone knows, you know me, I know you. I love Uncharted, and everyone's always like,
Lucy, if you love Uncharted, you know that Lara Croft and Tomb Raider is first. Do you like those games? Uncharted is based off it anyway, and it's a rip-off.
okay. What do I say about Tomb Raider? So the reason I want to talk about this is because recently it's come to light that there's another Tomb Raider, and there was some information about it. But the thing that struck me and made me curious and want to talk about Tomb Raider was Lara Croft is now older in the new series. And by older, she's in her 30s. So what am I, the fucking Grim Reaper now? Might as well be dead. Older equals 30. Dum, dum, da, dum, dum, da, dum, da, dum, da, dum. But I thought this was an interesting... wasn't one of Tomb Raider's part of your Road to Platinum 100? Exactly. So I thought this was interesting because I want to see, I don't know, am I going to sound really like, I don't know, I'm just going to say it because this is something I believe in. I want to see more older female representation in video games. This is great. We're obviously getting a lot of females in video games, but I'm like sick of seeing teenagers and young people. I want to see, I want to be represented. Make games about people like me because I'm getting old. God, how self-entitled. But no, I think it's really interesting because that's like a stigma that women do face. I know I'm probably speaking to an audience of mainly male people, but maybe you don't know this and I'm about to enlighten you. I remember saying to somebody that I wanted to be a TV presenter, and they said to me, oh, you can't be a TV presenter. It's not got a great career because as a female, you'll have to be off telly by the time you're like 40. Like they said something like older women don't get on TV, so it'll be a short-lived career. And I was like, wow, ouch. But I mean, I guess that... I know what they're saying and it's kind of true, and that's why I feel like I feel like it's not as true anymore. Like people are on TV a lot and, movies, maybe you don't age up. Like I think it's different for guys. Like men stay on TV like forever. Like in fact, people seem to, like them more the older they get. So, well, on the news they do. And that's what that's one of the things that I want to see in video games is like, after 35, you don't just disappear and die. God, I don't. I've only got 4 years until I get there. So I want to see more representation like that in video games and in media, because not everyone's a young, spry 20-something-year-old out on an adventure. So, but when they said 30, I was like, okay, I see. Man, Lucy's viewership seems to be 30 to 40 years myself. That's pretty cool. I'm glad we're all together, the same people. So I'm interested to see if this will add a different dynamic to Lara. I'm not sure how old she was meant to be in the original Tomb Raider games, and I'm talking like, the ones back on PS1. I'm going to imagine, in my mind, I think she was like 20s, like 20, like when I was a kid, I thought she was like a proper grown up, so like 25 or 8 or 30, but probably I bet she was like 22 or something. I don't know what is the actual law on Lara. If anyone knows Lara, then please let me know how old she is meant to be in the originals. Almost 30 is so relatable. How old is current Croft? Well, in the ones that Crystal Dynamics made, this is like her Tomb Raider coming of being the Tomb Raider. So she's quite young in those. I'm not sure. She's always like 29. Okay, interesting. So by older, they just aged her up like 3 years or something. 21 in the reboot. Thank you, Robert. So she's 21 in the reboot. And I like, you know what? I feel like I don't talk about Tomb Raider a lot because I love Uncharted, but I've got nothing against the Tomb Raider games, really. Like, I never really played the originals. I only played 2 and I didn't get very far in it. And it kind of just passed me by a lot. Like, I really did like the PS3 Tomb Raider reboot that Crystal Dynamics made. Maybe I don't talk about how much I did enjoy, but I thought that was really refreshing. I loved the story starting again. I liked the way that there was a linear story, but that these open world sections. I think part of the reason, which is like a shame, but a lot of the time my thoughts about Tomb Raider get clouded by the trophies. I know that's awful, but it does leave like a sour taste in my mouth because I think, like the first thing I think of is like, oh God, that was such a long game. But I played it twice. I played it on PS3 and I played it on PS4. I think I bought it on... Did I buy it on PS4? Did it come as like a a Plus game. Why did I play it again on PS4? No, maybe I didn't play it again on PS4. Did I? I need to find this information out. I'm pretty sure I played it. Maybe I didn't because I didn't want to do the multiplayer again. Maybe I'm just making up lies. Tomb Raider. Or did I just go straight to Rise of the Tomb Raider? Oh, well. Why is my PSN profiles not working? You can't see this, everybody, because I've not switched it for you, so you'll just have to imagine. But it's not very interesting. I'm just typing in Tomb Raider, and it's not coming up. What was that game called? Oh no, I only played it on PS3, so tell a lie. I played Tomb Raider and I played Rise of the Tomb Raider. Rise of the Tomb Raider wasn't as good, but I didn't hate it. Like I thought it was fine. I think my problem with Rise of the Tomb Raider is it felt a bit more like more of the same. And so I do want to play Shadow of the Tomb Raider at some point. Like I definitely haven't written the game off. I know it's not meant to be as good or whatever, but I think because the game feels so similar across all the 3 games, I need to have a good break in between playing them before I jump into the next one, so then it feels like, oh yeah, I'm ready to get back into this and play this type of game again, because I don't feel like it's too different. But it just sort of dawned on me that I was interested in this new Tomb Raider. I would like to check it out. I'd like to play it. Also, I think it's a shame because Lara did betray PlayStation. She did go over to the Xbox dark side, so that also didn't help her cause, whereas, you know, I'm here over on the PlayStation side and Lara's left us for Xbox, but we still got the games anyway. So yeah, I wish I could like them more, but I obviously don't dislike them. I just don't think the stories are as well written as Uncharted, or the adventure is not as tight, but they feel very video gamey. I think that's the thing. Like, I couldn't really tell you what happened in the Rise. I remember the first Tomb Raider story more. It's like, she's on a boat, the boat crashes, and then she gets on this island. There's always like ritual people trying to do stuff. Like, I remember being quite into that. The second game, I don't remember much about at all, even though I remember replaying it for the score attack. So I know that Lara Croft turns into like Batman in Shadow of the Tomb Raider or something. So I'm big into that. Let's see. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on Tomb Raider. What are you thinking? Are you interested in more Tomb Raider? She seems to never die. She's unageless. She's been like however old for like 20 years now. So, Robert War is coming in hot with some Tomb Raider facts. So she's 23 in Rise and 26 in Shadow. That's cool. Now, is this a continuation of that story, this new game? I don't know. I've not read much about it. I've not got a story, an article. New Tomb Raider games are boring, says Electra Show. See, that's the thing. I'm not going to say they're boring, but I can see what you're saying. I like the gameplay of them. Like, I like using the bow and arrow as the main thing, and obviously the dual pistol. She doesn't really dual pistol very often in the new ones. I'd like to do a bit more dual pistoling. Maybe I missed that in the third one, but that was like her signature thing, so maybe she's not got to that. That was pretty cool in the first game. They had that callback that at the end in the last boss fight, she does pick up the 2 pistols. You're like, yeah, or is that the second game? No, I think that is the third. I think that's the first one. So that's pretty cool. So maybe we're going to get there slowly into the Lara, but the collectibles are too much. I think partly, unfortunately, they need to sort out their trophy game because it's not on. Jaro Slaw says, ever since someone told me about 15 years ago that female characters were rare in gaming, I decided that if I had a choice of characters to play as female, therefore my shepherd will always be female. Yes, Femme Shep for the win. Good choice. Jennifer Hale does an excellent performance. Patrick saying, my stepfather used to play those Tomb Raider games. I was not into them. It's whatever. I might play them someday. Squib, that's what you call someone who can't you can't do magic in Harry Potter. Squeenoose is saying, how do you think Lara Croft and Nathan Drake would interact? There's actually a video that I watched with Nathan Drake, Lara Croft and Indiana Jones all like going after a treasure. Someone like filmed it in real life, like live action. That was pretty good. I think they'd probably team up. Like, I think they would have that thing where, okay, let's act out the scene, everybody. Here we go. Screen test for Nathan Drake meets Lara Croft in a crossover like Doctor Who type video game for the 500th anniversary of treasure hunting. Speed and marker. So let's set the scene. There's a boat cruise happening. I think boat cruise might be an interesting setting, and it's a lot of people on this boat cruise because it's by a rich person. A rich person is like, set this thing up. We've got Nate and Sully on one side and Lara and one of her, let's say Jonah. Jonah's always hanging about. They're also on the boat, but they've never interacted before. Sully, I don't know how you got us this gig, but it's pretty fancy. Well, kid, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Plus, this guy has some good knowledge. He says there's something out there in the Aztec that we should look at. Well, if you say Sully, I'm going to take your word for it and trust you. I mean, we haven't done anything in a while, and I know Elena, she's going to record it when we get there. She's meeting us on the old seaplane. Bants. Meanwhile, on the other side of the deck, Jonah, my father, if he could have been here, look at us now. He never got on a fancy boat. His research took him away from everything, and all he ever wanted was to find this treasure in the Aztec. Lara, I'm sure we'll find it. We just need to hear what this guy's to say. Bing, bing, bing. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you over there, this is the rich guy. Rich guy now appears on the pier of the boat. Thank you so much for joining me here on this wonderful cruise down a very famous river going through South America. I don't know what rivers are in South America, but go with it. As you know, my family have been part of this for generations, and we now want to tell you all about our family history at the party at my villa that we've opened. Yay! Jeez, Sully, this guy has to talk about himself. Yeah, kid, well, try having to live with him. I spent some time in the Navy with him. So please, take champagne, take wine, try one of those little nibbly things over there, and enjoy the party. Oh, my God, I hate rich people, but I might go get that champagne. Sully, you want a drink? I'm going to try the champagne. So they come together. It's taken a long time to get to this moment. And they both go for the same. Oh, sorry. Hey, who are you? Lara Croft. Oh, I think I might have read some of your articles. Your dad, he used to be a big... Yeah, he did, didn't he? But now I'm in my 30s, so I'm really old and jaded in the treasure hunting scene. I might as well be dead. I wouldn't say that. You look good for a dead person. Lara, quick, come over here. There's something about the insert treasure net. Wait, you're after this treasure too? Well, yeah, but I haven't got time to talk to you. But come on, come back. So anyway, this has gone on far long enough for this scene to happen. The Amazon River is there. Anyway, I feel like they would have like this sort of like, Nate would want to be friends with her, but she has no time for Nate. Lara, what? Very straight laced. She's got no time for games anymore, especially now she's old. Whereas, Jonah and Sully, they might have some bants with each other, but Nate is always like, trying to catch up. Like, look, this isn't my first rodeo. Journey, happens. They go to the Aztec, they jump off the boat, they go through the water, and, I'm sure it'll be fine. That's the end of my crossover Uncharted game. That would be fun if they did make that. Speaking of which, I want to get on to the end of the show very quickly to play a little bit of Croft versus Nate. Do you know your Lara Croft from your Nathan Drake quote? So I'm going to end the poll quickly. Actually, let's not end the poll. We're just going to do this freehand. Rosebud. I hate Laura's death scenes, the noise, the gruesome uncomfortability. Yeah, definitely. The dual pistols were only in the first game. Yeah, bring back the dual pistols. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read some quotes, and I want you to tell me if it is a Nathan Drake quote or if it is a quote from Lara Croft. So get your ears ready, everybody. I'm going to try and do them without the accent. Quote number 1. As thrilling as the next adventure may be, in the end, you're always left with that same feeling. As thrilling as the next adventure may be, in the end, you're always left with that same feeling. So put in the chat either Drake, Lara, boy or girl emoji. So we've got 2 Laras, 1 Nate, another Lara, another Nathan, another Lara, another Lara, another Lara. Any more? Maybe I should have done the poll. Would people want to do the poll for the next one? Let me know. Croft. Well, everybody, our survey says the majority of you are wrong. This is a Nathan Drake quote from the end of Uncharted 4. This is when he's talking to Sam. Well, as thrilling as the next adventure may be, in the end, you're always left with that same feeling. But Sam doesn't listen because Sam doesn't give a crap. Sam's reckless. It was in fact Nathan Drake. So, right, let's go for the next one then. Next one. Great, power is out and girl is trapped. I swear to God, if there's a zombie around the next corner. Great, power is out and girl is trapped. I swear to God, if there is a zombie around the next corner. Who could that be? Yes, Joel, well done, you got that. Jamie is saying Lara. Jazz D is saying 100% Nate. Getting some Drake, Nate, Uncharted 1. Ed Boland's going in deep for not just who it is, but what Uncharted game it is. They're saying Uncharted 1. Drake, Nate, Drake. I can tell you the results. It was, in fact, Mr. Nathan Drake, but it wasn't Uncharted 2. It's when Chloe gets stuck in the lift after, in the Nepal levels. And he's like, and the chapter begins after, well, it doesn't actually begin, but they get out of the lift. And he's like, oh, great. I love this quote, actually. Great. Power is out and the girl is trapped. I swear to God, if there's a zombie around the next corner, good times. All right, you ready for the next quote? Next quote coming up. The world is full of unanswered questions. Beyond all limits or reason, the answers await. The world is full of unanswered questions. Beyond all limits or reason, the answers await. Let me know. Do you think they'll make an Uncharted spin-off game, says Sona Puppy? I'm not sure if they would, to be honest. We're getting some Laras in, getting some Laras. Let me take a sip while you're giving me the answers. Oh. I like this. Gafferman. Lara, that sounds posh. It is indeed Lara and her posh voice. The world is full of unanswered questions. Beyond all limits or reason, the answers await. I haven't listened to Lara's voice in ages. Apparently they're hiring a new voice actress for Lara. Okay, next quote. Is everyone ready? Are you primed for the next one? Maybe. I've got quite a list of them. I'm just reading. In our darkest moments, when life flashes before us, we find something that keeps us going, something that pushes us. In our darkest moments, when life flashes before us, we find something that keeps us going, something that pushes us. Is that Nate or is that Lara? Sign me for VR. I can be Lara Croft, but she'd go a bit more Cockney. Lara, what happened to your posh upbringing? Well, innit, I stopped that treasure hunting game and I just decided to sit around and eat chips. So you know what it is like. So we're getting Lara. We got Nathan Joseph saying Drake. Patrick saying Lara. Let's see a few more. In our darkest moments, when life flashes before us, we find something that keeps us going, something that pushes us. Okay, our survey says it was indeed Lara Croft. Can I change my answer? You got it right. Let's do another one. You said money changes people, makes them greedy and selfish, but I think that's just who you are. You said that money changes people, makes them greedy and selfish, but I think that's just who you are. Who is this quote by? Is it Drake or is it Lara? People are giving Nate's, Ventura saying lol. Can you do that alternative British accent more? It was great, says Christopher. Did Nate say that to Sully, says Ventura? That's got to be Nate. Squeeze saying Lara. I've got some Laras coming in. Fabio saying don't know. Robert War is saying Sully in a twist. You said that money changes people, makes them greedy and selfish, but I think that's just who you are. I keep feeling like she's going to pull out a Sully on us. I'm sorry I am butchering your name, but El Biol? Very good. Is that the movie? That is indeed Nathan Drake via Tom Holland from the movie. Thought I'd throw a curveball in. I think that's the bit where he's holding off the thing and says, you said that money changes people, makes them greedy and selfish, but I just think that's who you are. And then that's when Sully's like, I don't even know if I'm actually acting as a character. I'm just being Mark Wahlberg. I don't know why I've done that with my hair, but I think I was being on that's cheating. Hey, I didn't say it had to be. He is technically Nathan Drake. What can I say? I didn't just say the games. I said, was it Nate or was it Croft? But you need to know. Do you know? Do you know who would say what? I don't think that's a very Sully thing. I mean, Nate's thing to say anyway. All right, one last one before we wrap it up. Okay, here's one. If you want to be a good archaeologist, you got to get out of the library. If you want to be a good archaeologist, you've got to get out of the library. Who said this? Are we going to be putting off Angelina Jolie quotes? I haven't watched that film in forever, so I can't really remember. Some people are saying Lara. Some other people, I don't know anymore. Lara. Some people have seen through my next cunning plan, which of course, for those of you, it was a curveball. Nathan Croft or Lara Drake. It was indeed Indiana Jones from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I was wondering if people would get it. If you want to be a good archaeologist, you gotta get out of the library. Indiana Jones, everybody. Got you with the curveball at the end. I want to do a quick poll. Quick poll. That's completely cheating. Hey, it's my show. I can do what I want to. What band is Mark Wahlberg in? I don't know. The guy from Fortnite. Right, I'm closing the poll. Thank you, all 177 of you that voted. That is awesome. In 3, 2, 1. Poll has closed. Hola, Lucy Greens from Mexico. Hello, Mexico. I'm 1% indigenous Mexican. Arriba. Via this hostmaster, Lucy has got it. I can do whatever I want with the power of Dr. Pepper cream soda running through my veins. I'm unstoppable. So let's just get to this poll. So in last place, Steam Deck. In third to last place, mobile with 15%, Vita with 32%, and then top of the leaderboard is with 41% is Switch. So maybe that's what I should be doing. Nate or Lara? Actually, indie. Lol. Right, I'm doing a quick poll here, everybody. Who is best treasure hunter? Ooh, I'm looking forward to see this. Is it the original Indiana Jones? I hope I spelled that right. Is it the next original Lara Croftus? Or is it my main man, not to sway the votes, Nathan Drake? Cast your votes now, everybody. You're going to have a few minutes to Scrooge McDuck. Few minutes to vote on this poll. I'm curious to see, because it's a tough one. I mean, I still would say Indiana Jones. I mean, not Indiana. Oh my god, if I Freudian slipped, do I really like Indiana Jones more than Nathan Drake? No, I would still say Nathan Drake, then Indiana Jones, then Lara Croft. But I'm curious to see what the people... I'd say Lara Croft is the richest. She's got a mansion. But she inherited that. Steve from Minecraft, obviously, says Jamie. Is it really that obvious? All right, let's see. I'm going to guess, without looking at the poll, I'm going to guess that people are going to say Indiana Jones just because he was the OG. Those movies are obviously classics. And I feel like he's going to win, hands down. I'm voting with my loyalty. I'm Team Nate. Joel is saying Lara Croft because she goes through the most physical pain. Yeah, literally. Interesting. Okay, I'm not sure what time. When the time ticks to 21:27, which just happened, I'll close the votes. All the treasure Nate found crumbled. Exactly. He's pretty devastating to the treasure hunting world. Okay, let's see. I'm going to a few more. Temple of Doom, baby. That's the one I at least like. Okay. We are ending the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who is best trophy hunter? Time to vote is up. Let's see who everybody voted for. Our survey says, ooh, it was tough, man. It was almost a 3-way tie. Lara Croft comes in last at 29%. Nathan Drake at 32%. Indiana Jones wins, though, with 38. Oh, sorry, Nathan Drake was 32%, and then Indiana Jones at 38%. Well played, everybody. Well, there we go. That brings me to the end of another edition of Locking It Down with Lucy. I hope you all had a fun Thursday evening. It's been lovely to be here. It's been great. I've enjoyed this. I feel like we've had some good chats and some good deep dives, and of course some good drinks. God, I missed you. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Why has this left my life? I need to go on hunt for the vanilla, and then I'll do a Dr. Pepper off. Dr. Pepper off. Right, until then, the only thing I have to say to you guys is at the weekend there will be, hopefully, if I can make everything work, the Dark Souls 3 live stream. Oh my god, look at my hair. This, humidity just makes my hair go really buffy, and I can't do anything about it. It just looks static. So Dark Souls 3 live stream, that will be happening on Saturday. We'll be showing you the powers of boosting, and I will begin my journey into New Game Plus because I want to platinum Dark Souls 3. And if I swear to God, if someone, but Lucy, why are you not playing Elden Ring? I will play Elden Ring. It will happen. Don't worry. I'll get there. What am I going to do after this? I feel alive. It's too late to be alive. And that's all I've got for you. And then next week, hopefully, be the spreadsheet. Okay, I'm going to leave now. Don't have another Dr. Pepper. It's really reinstall. I do need to reinstall OBS. Right. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been lovely being here, being where? Where are we in this? Having an ecostential crisis. That's not even a word. We are probably having an ecostential crisis. All right, I'm shutting up. I gotta stop talking. I'll catch you all soon in the future. Until then, keep it locked to the channel. Stay safe, peace, love, and hugs to all of you guys. Look after yourselves and reach out to a friend and all that good stuff. And I shall catch you all in the next edition of Locking It Down with Lucy. It belongs in a museum. Damn it. Didn't say that. It's not Vince McMahon. All right.